Today I'm going to be demonstrating a project that is a shout out for my instructor, Master Uttech, up in Anchorage, as well as all of my fellow Tang Soo practitioners. So I recall throughout the years, Master Uttech and I would briefly discuss the different ways to draw a knife and re-sheath it when doing our Hyung. So after many humorous attempts of trying to sheath and draw out my knife, fumbling with the retention strap, I decided I needed to come up with a custom knife sheath that is particular to just our everyday training for Hyung as well as competition Hyung. Still, there are some considerations for this custom knife sheath. So for the sheath, it's normally placed on our left hip when we're doing Hyung, with the blade facing back and up a bit. So with this type of draw, as well as the knife position, the back of the knife sheath is exposed, looking a little bit odd. Not a huge consideration, but something worth keeping in mind. At the beginning of the Hyung, the knife is drawn without looking, and then when you're done with the Hyung, the knife is re-sheathed again without looking. Oftentimes when you are going to draw the knife, the guard of the knife gets caught right on the end of the retention strap if the retention strap isn't flipped over. Same thing can be said when you're going in to do a blind resheathing. If the retention strap isn't pulled back with your thumb, your knife guard, again, is going to get caught, giving you kind of just a fumbly appearance when you're trying to finish your Hyung. In making this knife sheath, keeping those issues in mind, I knew I needed a retention system that wasn't going to get in the way of drawing as well as resheathing the knife. I'm going to actually show you the final product before getting into the how-to portion. Alright, so here it is. So I designed the sheath to look like wood. I did this to represent the woodworking that Master Uttech does in his spare time, as well as incorporating the Yang symbol to represent our Tang Soo heritage. Instead of using a strap, as you can see there are no straps on this knife sheath, I used a magnet. Now, I can't claim the idea of the magnet. My boyfriend and fellow martial artist thought it'd be a good idea to try to use a magnet for retention, and it worked out pretty darn well. Now, there are definitely going to be some things I can improve upon, but I'm not going to know what those are until the sheath has been used quite a bit. So, Master Uttech, I'm hoping that you'll give me plenty of feedback once I send this to you and you have a chance to use it a bunch. As we know, no matter how much we train, how long we've trained, there is always more to learn, and there's always things that can be improved upon. So, without further rambling, here's how I did it.